Hi members, Trish, leaderlifestyle.com, a life of freedom and choice. It's day 21 of the Health and Wellbeing Challenge. I checked in this morning because I know I was running a day late with videos, so I just want to catch up. I want to share with you the impact that we can have on people when we provide valuable content or content of value. And we don't always think that our value or whatever we're providing is of value to other people. And I know that I've felt like that in the past couple of weeks, especially when it comes to sharing this health and well-being journey, because it's just something that I'm not very familiar with, or something that's just not been part of my journey. I've always been able to share about building business, investments, and always felt very comfortable in that space. However, since being in the health and well-being space with respect to my own journey and with goals that I want to achieve, I've been concerned that I'm not sharing enough value to people. And I had this amazing it's a message that came in through Messenger, Facebook Messenger, just the other day. And what I want to do, I don't know this lady, I just want to share this with you, just to let all of you out there know that when building your online business, you don't know who's watching. You just, even though there might not be any engagement or any likes or any comments, there are people that are watching. And I'm sure she won't mind me mentioning her name, Jenny Murphy. And I just want to say thank you to Jenny for just sending this message, because it's really nice to know. Hi, Fatma. It's just really nice to know that people are watching and they are listening, and people that you don't always know that you can make an impact with. So she writes, "Hi Trish, I'm on your email list. I've been reading your emails and watching your videos for a few months or so. I just watched your video on being around like-minded people. I really appreciate that video. Hooray to you for your health goals recently. Anyway, I clicked your Facebook link, but instead of signing in from there, it seemed easier to go to my Facebook account and put your name in as a search, and there you are. I just decided to friend request, but I understand because you don't know me, you may not respond or accept. That's totally fine. If there's a better way to know any more great things you have to share, you can let me know. Have a great day, Jen." Very powerful. So it's amazing. You don't always know that you're making an impact. And here I am thinking that just going through this health and well-being journey that I'm on may not be of any value to anyone else out there. However, people are watching and people are interested. And if it can inspire that one person like Jen, I'm all up for that. So I just wanted to share that for those of you that are already in and running an online business. And for those of you that potentially want to go in and create an online business, in those early days, it can be tough, right? You just don't know what sort of impact you're making. Your value, and I've always said this, and I said it more recently, the value's in your journey. Thanks, Alison. It's great to see you here. Go girl. And Fatma, isn't that amazing? Really an amazing message. And so I think that you all have to know that you've all got the value in the journey that you have and the journey that you're traveling. This is why it is so important to record your content. And, you know, I have to push myself sometimes because I just sometimes don't see the value. And yet I do tell others to make sure that they record it and they put their value down, because I see it in others, but we never see it in ourselves. And I say this so many times. You have value, you have so much value. And even my daily blogs at the moment, my daily record of what I'm doing and what I'm up to with my health and well-being journey, even though we think it's irrelevant, it's not. People are very interested. And these are people that have connected to you more specifically, connected to you because they like you. They've seen something in you that they can connect with. And so that's why it's really important. And you become friends, you build relationships with people. And I just needed to share that with you because it's very powerful. And we just don't always know the impact that we're making in other people's lives. So that's my share of day 21, and I'm up to date now. Hi, Clint. Great to see that you're watching here. Yeah, we're all on track with our health and well-being journey, and you know, it's really nice to see that impact come through and to get an email message like that. You are speaking to one of my challenges right now. Thanks for the encouragement, Alison. It's been a challenge for me right now, and it's funny because I've been doing 18 months worth of videos, Alison, and you know, I find it very easy now to pull out a camera and to video, and I'm doing Facebook Lives. I do Facebook Lives all the time because I multi-purpose with those Facebook Lives. However, for some reason, there's just been a block, some sort of block around me providing value to people, thinking that it's of no value. It's really odd. And yet I'm someone that speaks of value in your journey all the time. And it's only been in the last 2 weeks, and it just runs in line with this challenge that I'm doing right now. So it's quite funny. You got to push past that. You've just got to provide the content. You just got to do it. Regardless of where you are, what you're doing, and don't get too hung up on the details of it. People are interested in you and what they can pull out of that message. So you have to just literally push past that. And it's been interesting because I have not broadcast to my subscribers now for over 7 days. I think it's even been a bit longer. And I've been talking to Claudia about this every single day. We've checked in, and I've said to her, I still haven't broadcast. So there was something going on. I actually finally broadcast last night. I sent out a big long email, and I actually sent a gift to my subscribers. And for you guys, for anyone, there is a book out there called The Science of Getting Rich. Some of you might know of that book already. It's a fabulous book. It was sort of at the beginning of my journey. It was the next thing after You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. It was the seminar that I went to. It was a 3-day seminar in Las Vegas that literally changed everything for me. And it was based on the back of that book, Science of Getting Rich. Well, it's actually public label rights. So you can actually have access to that book. I think if you type in or plug in The Science of Getting Rich PDF, you get access to that, and you can provide that as a gift to your subscriber base. So what I did last night was wrote out a big long email and just shared with them how that did change my life and change the direction of my life. And I downloaded that book and actually provided that book as a gift to them as well. So for some reason, I just broke through it. I forced my way through it, Alison, and then I just went ahead and did it. And I feel better that I've done it now. And I don't know whether that's the breakthrough completely yet, but we'll see. It's just a matter of just keep going. I have hesitated shooting my video today, and I have the same block. Funny how we speak about the things. Let me just see more. That we are at the hardest for us and give others what we need the most or struggle with the most. That's so true, Alison. So we see it in others, but sometimes we don't see it in ourselves, and the block can happen within ourselves. And it is this block that you can't define, articulate, put words to. It's the strangest thing. And there's not even like, I don't want to do this because. There's none of that even. There's just, I'm not doing it. So there's no magic bullet to this. It's like you've actually got to just force yourself. And I think Dan Holloway actually shared something very powerful on stage. I think it might have been I'm not sure. I don't think it was Phoenix. I think it might have been Toronto or Perth, where he just literally had to say in his head, go and do it, go and do it, go and do it. I've got to 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 do it. And that's literally what you've got to do, because everyone in this journey, anyone building a business will come up with mental blocks about things that they don't want to do, and they can't even articulate why they won't do it. It's just the strangest thing, but you just got to push through it and know, and this is why the vision is so important. This is why having that bigger picture And this is why having the reason why is so much more important, because that you have to overlook and push past that, because the vision is over the other side, right? The vision is over the other side. And so you just got to push through that. It's going to take mental willpower. It is. It is. It's going to take just that level of discipline and commitment and power. And this is why this community is so important with respect to that, because they back you. You can get onto a call like this and you get backing. You can get onto a webinar and people will back you. You can get into the forums and everyone will back you. So that's why it is so important to reach out and say, you know what, I am just struggling. I have no 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fatma. Clint, very true. You're completely committed and dedicated to your journey right now. I've seen the level of commitment and dedication. And again, that's the power of the group, the power of the community, and us all reaching together and just powering through some of these blocks. That's true. Mel Robbins' book, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I know, and I love the community too for what it provides, because I know that I've got people that I can reach out to and just, I don't know, just push me, just get me moving. So that was the result, an incredible message from somebody I don't know that is following my journey and is saying hurrah to me for my health goals. And I'm going to share this in the health and wellbeing group that we've got. I've actually shared this now in my members group, but I might just quickly share that in the group that we're in, Fatma and Clint, so that you know, I think it's just great incentive. It's just more incentive for all of us, especially you, Clint, Fatma, because you're actually committed to the process of improving your health and well-being through that 90-day journey we're doing. Okay, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to swap over and get into our group and share a very quick message. Bye, guys. Bye, Alison.